I have here in my hand the best Christmas gift ever. God gave this child to us. She didn't come from my womb, but we had an angel carry her into this world. There are so many women that are in my situation who have problems, with certain parts of their bodies. They have issues with fertility and they feel like, it's the end of the road for them. Listen, the Bible says there shall be no barren in the land. And I mean, everybody can become a parent one route or the other. There's no straight line to parenthood. Okay, you can become a parent via IVF, via IUI, via surrogacy, via adoption. The routes are endless. At this point, you just need to open your mind. You need to be bold, come out, speak out, tell whoever is willing to listen to you your situation. And trust me, there's always a solution. Always a solution. For us, we had children before. A lot of people felt we had no business looking for more children. In fact, we even had a boy, we had a girl. Most times they'll say, what are you still looking for? But we knew in our hearts that we wanted to expand our family. If you leave me, I will have like 10 children. Listen, at this point, I don't care what the economy is saying. I just like children. I want more children. I wanted more and I kept trying. We kept trying. We tried for 7 years. And I just did not even think of giving up because it was something that we wanted. A lot of people said, 7 years is enough to just enter house. There's no point. This is the universe telling you no more babies for you. But because we had our children so easily, we had even twins. God gave us twins. My son was a twin. He gave us so easily. A lot of people assumed that it was time for me to give up because this was not God's plan for us. But we kept trying and I kept having miscarriages. We kept having negative pregnancy tests. It's not like we were not getting pregnant, but there was something wrong. It was my uterus. There was definitely something wrong because I was taken in. It was in Spain and I'm a fertility nurse, but I never thought about another person carrying my child because it was just so bizarre. Like, why would you want somebody else to bring your child into this world? Wouldn't that take away from the entire motherhood experience?
The stigma, how Nigerians perceive it, that's why no be your wife carry him than a real baby. So he even asked me, did you have carnal knowledge of the surrogate mom? And I said no, that there are two methods of surrogacy. There's the gestational surrogacy and the traditional surrogacy. Gestational surrogacy is when it's your egg, your wife's or your partner's egg and your own sperm. Then the traditional one is when you talk to a woman or you talk to maybe someone around to help you use their own egg to carry it for you. So the traditional has the material of the mom in the baby, but the gestational doesn't have the material. So the mom cannot even wake up in a dream and say, have any DNA or have anything to claim as regards the newborn baby.
But I'm living it right now. And I will tell you there's absolutely no difference between a child born by another angel and the one that you carried. Your child is your child. Parenthood is from your mind. Even though you share the same genetic material with the child, sometimes you can still feel overwhelmed. And there are people that abandon their children even after going through the stress of pregnancy. But I'm telling you that if you have enough love in your heart to give that child, it would not matter how that child came. There's so many children that need to be adopted. There are so many children in the orphanages. They need a loving, caring environment to grow in. If that's the option that you are okay with, go ahead and do it. Because at the end of the day, it's the love inside your heart that matters. This child didn't come from my womb, but I love her regardless. I love her the same way I love my other children. I am not ashamed of the way she came into this world. I can tell anybody how she came into this world because this is what God has given us. He has given us science.
If he has already dropped science to us for us to play with, I think it's an option for we human beings to to like look into, not just every time chakra bushing and fasting and praying. Sometimes you don't need all these things. Okay, if you're talking about it should go through the natural process, why are we taking supersonic planes, speed trains? Why are we not using donkeys to move? Yes, the natural process we should trek from here to Uganda or to China. You take dinghy, not even flying boats. We take our dinghy, we canoe, we paddle it to China. Maybe after 3 months, we get to China and say, hello, ni hao.
So my message to you now is take that step. Listen to professionals. It's not that prayer is not good, but listen to professionals. Go to a hospital. Take that step. Get yourself tested. If you've stayed in a marriage 1 year, 2 years, and no baby is coming, you really know in your heart that you need a child, you have enough love to give to a child, then go to a hospital. Get yourselves checked out. And I mean both of you, not just you, the woman and the man. Check yourselves out and look at the options you have based on your pockets. Surrogacy is expensive, I know. But that is how we wanted it.
So if you have a need for this kind of process, all you need to do is, first of all, you can say, depending on your financial capability, you might already have it in your bank account and you just do it. If you don't have it, you might have to do 1 year or 2 years or 3 years or even 6 years plan. How do I feel in the future? Will I be bold enough to tell our daughter know that she was born by surrogacy? Yes. I'm going to tell her Elon Musk is doing it or he did it. A lot of, just that in this part of the world, in this part of Africa, people see it as maybe a taboo or something that shouldn't be said.
Come out, speak out. Tell whoever is willing to listen to you your situation. And trust me, there's always a solution. Always a solution.